In between Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon, there existed an interesting subline called Transformers 2010, more commonly referred to as Hunt for the Decepticons. This line gave us many interesting, creative, weird, and fanatical depictions of characters both on screen and off. Some considered it to be the golden era of Transformers collecting, and rightfully so. Banger after total banger came from this line, and one of those marvelous figures came in the form of Battleblade's Bumblebee. A figure so well renowned that a good portion of the fandom considers this guy to be the absolute definitive movie mainline Bumblebee, including myself. Bumblebee's car mode is ever so lovely. This is the kind of figure that feels wonderfully of its time, with the big bodacious wheels, beautiful blue windscreen, and corresponding windows, and doors that open up to reveal the empty bits of absolutely nothing. It's great fun. Mine does have a suspiciously weird red stain on the back that wouldn't come off even if I held a fucking gun to its face, but it's fine. Not the biggest deal in the world. But yeah, Camaro mode is totally sick. It rolls very well, and it does exactly what it needs to do. Be a cool car. So, getting into Bumblebee's transformation, this is a really fun conversion, but it has some really iffy steps, mainly with the legs. So let's get into it. First thing I like to do is just pop the doors open, get the arms out of the way, like so. Flip these little wheel sections back, flip the arms out, rotate them like so, flip these sections down, flip the hands down, and there we got the arms all done and dusted. Next thing you're going to want to do, split the legs, take the whole back section and just untab all of this as best as you possibly can. What I have to do sometimes is come in here, pop the head off, and lift that up myself. Okay, pop that back on. Okay, next thing I want to do is just take this back assembly, fold that up, fold the chest down, make sure this little Autobot logo is flipped up so you can actually have some clearance for the head. Then you can fold the chest down, bring these sections up, and the bit of the bumper right here, make sure those are hinged up as well. And then, okay, legs are not fun. Actually, we gotta just flip that in real quick. Legs, untab this awful section right here, hinge that up twice, and there is a little bit of automorph, I guess, and that's that. But the reason I don't like that is because stuff likes to get caught. It's not very fun. But and sometimes the back piece right here, the calf area, is that in focus? Okay, thank you. Doesn't like to hinge up the way it's supposed to. But getting this tall Bumblebee into the camera, this guy is once again very tall, but there you have Bumblebee in his robot mode. In robot mode, this thing is monstrous. Like, seriously, this thing stands almost as tall as a modern Voyager. He's jam-packed with detail after detail, sporting a lovely Autobot logo that he wears like a trophy. One of the best head sculpts I've ever seen on a movie Bumblebish that comes pre-packed with a battle mask, and a virtuous stature that literally makes him stand out amongst other Autobots. He's equipped with a cool-ass battle blaster, as well as the iconic flip-out battle blade itself. My only real gripe with this guy are the gorilla arms. Man, this could have been basically 100% perfect had they just engineered him the right way. But it's totally all good, man. This figure is an absolute icon for all of the right reasons. For me, this figure is absolutely the best modern Bumblebee, and it's really not even close, at least in the main line. Getting into Bumblebee's articulation, this guy, for being a 2010s figure, this dude really does have a lot of posability. Only thing I don't like are the arms. So he does have a ball joint at the head. You can get a whole bunch of wiggly waggly motion, and I mean a whole bunch of wiggly waggly motion. It can do a full 360. It can look up that far, down very far, and he does have some side to side tiltage, which is very nice. Shoulders are also on ball joints, so those can do a full 360. He does have bicep swivel and a 90-degree bend at the arm, but he has fucking gorilla arms, so like the hinge should have been right here, but it's not, and that's very frustrating. But the hands are on hinges as well as the thumb. For some reason, he has an individual thumb, which is awesome. He does have a waist swivel, and hips can kick forward that far, backward that far. He can do a beautiful spread. He does have thigh swivel, thigh cut right there, and that's kind of gummy, which I'm not sure how to feel about that. Like, I don't really trust that mushroom peg, but whatever. He does have a double knee, which you can get a lot of range of motion out of that. No ankle tilt, which is unfortunate, but he can rock his ankle forward, I suppose, on two different hinges. One's for transformation, but he also does have back toe flaps that can hinge, and the foot can hinge as well to assist with that ankle rocker. So he is very posable, but you know, you gotta work with the arms. And it's kind of unfortunate that you gotta do that. All in all, this Bumblebee is absolutely precious to me. He is definitely of his time, but in a totally good way. I can confidently say that he is one Bumble badass. So if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, I don't suppose you'd fancy a subscription, like the video, and comment whatever else you'd like to see next. And with all of that being said, guys, this has been That Nerd Isaac 2006, and I am rolling out. Peace.